I lost $12,000, so you don't have to. In 2021, I put $12,000 into what I was absolutely certain was the trade of a lifetime. 6 months later, I had $1,400 left. I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you because every single mistake I made that year has a name, a cause, and a fix. And by the end of this video, you'll know all three. So you can skip the expensive part of the education. Section 1, mistake 1. The first mistake wasn't the stock I picked. It was the money I used to buy it. I had $12,000 in savings. That was it. 6 months of expenses, sitting in a brokerage account I'd opened 3 weeks earlier. I convinced myself I'd triple it and have 18 months of runway. Here's what nobody tells beginners. Money you might need in the next 2 to 3 years should never be in the stock market. Never. Because markets move in cycles, and those cycles don't care about your timeline. Before you invest a single dollar, build a cash buffer 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. That's not optional. That's the foundation. Everything else sits on top of it. Section 2, mistake 2. Once I had no buffer, every market dip felt like an emergency, which led to mistake 2. I was checking my portfolio every day, sometimes twice. Research from Dalbar, a financial research firm, shows that the average investor earns about 3% per year less than the market, purely from bad timing decisions, not bad stocks. Bad timing. The more you look, the more you react. The more you react, the more you lose. The fix is mechanical. Set your investments to automatic. Remove the login. Check quarterly, maximum. The best thing you can do for your portfolio is forget it exists most of the time. Section 3, mistake 3. And the third mistake, I fell in love with the story. The company I invested in had a great pitch. Revolutionary technology, charismatic founder, massive addressable market. The story was airtight. Stories are not businesses. A good narrative can drive a stock price for months, sometimes years, completely detached from the underlying numbers. When the story breaks, the drop is brutal and instant. I watched $12,000 become $1,400 in 6 weeks. What should you own instead? Companies with actual cash flow, or better yet, diversified funds that don't depend on any single story being true. Diversification isn't a hedge against failure. It's a mathematical guarantee that you capture growth wherever it actually happens, not where you hoped it would. Or true. So, emergency fund first, automate second, diversify third, in that order. I paid $10,600 to learn those 3 rules. You just learn them in 3 minutes. Use them. Drop a comment below. What's the first mistake you made with money? I read every single one. And if you want the exact step-by-step to set up your first investment account, that video is right here.